There are a lot of guys out there who, when they encounter a particularly stunning woman, make an exaggerated effort to win her favor so that she'll be drawn to them as a potential partner. They have thoughts such as, oh yeah, now I have to work even harder to get everything great, and I need to be extremely assertive around her. Play my hidden game, which is reserved solely for the most beautiful of the girls. If I can't convince her that I've been successful in a lot of areas and that I make a lot of money, she won't be interested in me. Because of this mentality, their prospects of success are doomed from the very beginning, even before they approach her and introduce themselves. And to tell you the truth, believing that Sigma male need to impress women so that they'll like you is one of the most common and significant issues that males tend to have with their own self-esteem. They are setting themselves up for failure because it unconsciously conveys all the wrong things when they try to impress the gorgeous female that they encounter in their everyday lives by doing everything in their power to impress her. The fact of the matter is that this is the case. It demonstrates that they are in a hopeless situation, that they are dependent on her validation and acceptance, that they are terrified of losing her, and, most significantly, that they are unable to rely on themselves and need to find a way to make up for that deficiency with someone else. In point of fact, there is nothing that can be worse than giving the impression that you are a desperate try-hard while you are conversing with a beautiful woman. Desperation reeks like a cheap cologne, and women are quick to notice it. As a result, they quickly lose any respect and attraction they once had for the person, and they become less attracted to him. Even if a Sigma male makes an effort to win her heart, there is a good chance that he will succeed only in landing in the dreaded friend zone, or in achieving nothing at all. Having said all of that, the following are a few reasons why guys should quit striving so hard to impress others. Number 1. Each lady is unique in her own way. Trying to make a good impression on a lady after you have just met her for the first time is almost never successful since every woman is unique. Therefore, the things that you did to impress the previous woman might not work on the one that comes after her. However, the key to success is to continually be impressive. Being the finest possible version of yourself is not only simple to achieve but also simple to maintain over time. If you are a high-value Sigma male and you meet a new person on a regular basis and you are always looking for new ways to try to impress her, you will eventually come to the conclusion that there is no universal approach. As she gets to know you better, the lady you want will be the one who is most impressed by you. This is because you are a high-value Sigma male. Therefore, concentrating on your life's mission will save you from having to second-guess yourself and try to make an impression on every lady you encounter. The most important thing to keep in mind is that you should never make an effort to impress a woman. The endeavor is both futile and counterproductive to one's own well-being. If you show that you are true to yourself and others, you will increase the likelihood that you will discover long-term happiness. It's acceptable if not every lady finds you attractive. They're just not your type. Excellent price. It's not expected that Sigma masculine will be everyone's cup of tea. Don't let that bother you on a personal level. If a lady isn't interested in you, it's best to just move on and concentrate on finding someone who will love you for who you are rather than trying to change who you are to please another person. It is a complete waste of time and effort to try to win a woman's admiration. Just be who you are, and the person who is meant to be in your life will find you. Number 2. It is a tremendously inefficient use of both your time and your effort. In spite of the fact that it could appear that impressing a woman will make her desire to be with you, this is not the case at all. Your efforts to impress women are likely to backfire since they are able to see through your ploys and instead find you unattractive as a result. Not only will it be a waste of time, but there is also a possibility that it may have a negative impact. This pattern repeats itself over the entirety of the animal kingdom. In order to woo a potential mate, male animals would frequently put on elaborate displays. However, in the real world, the vast majority of women are not dazzled by these displays. In point of fact, they are more prone to lose interest because of. It goes without saying that there are always going to be exceptions to the norm, but trying to impress a lady is not the most effective approach to earn her favor in the long run. Some women are easily wowed by public displays of wealth or power. Nevertheless, these are typically not the types of women you would want to be in a committed relationship with. These ladies are typically more interested in what you can do for them as a high-value Sigma male than they are in you as a person. It is therefore in your best interest to steer clear of women like these if you are interested in developing a connection that is deep and meaningful over time. Number 3. It's not sustainable. The pursuit of trying to impress a woman is not something that can be maintained over the long term. You are going to run out of things to impress her with at some point, and when that happens, she is likely going to lose interest in high-value Sigma male. Eventually, you are going to run out of things to amaze her with. Consider the implications. When do you have time to just be yourself if you are constantly trying to think of new and improved methods to impress a woman? When do you get a chance to kick back, relax, and enjoy what life has to offer? It takes a lot of effort to try to impress a lady, and a high-value Sigma male simply isn't capable of maintaining that for very long. You're going to run out of steam sooner or later, and when that happens, she'll move on to someone who is more genuine and authentic. If you are serious about having a long-term connection with another person, you must prioritize staying true to who you really are. It is the only way to develop a strong foundation for a long-term relationship, so even if it might not seem like the most exciting choice, it is absolutely necessary. Number 4. It exhibits desperation. Let's just be really straightforward with one another. You are coming from a place of neediness and desperation when you try to impress a woman as a high-value Sigma male. You are probably coming off as unattractive to her since you are making an effort to demonstrate that you are suitable for her. You believe that she will give you a chance if you can simply demonstrate to her how wonderful you are as a high-value Sigma male. In point of fact, though, it is much more likely to make her feel pushed. A person's neediness and desperation are two of the least attractive characteristics that they might possibly have. If you want to attract someone, you need to be high-value Sigma male who is self-assured and secure in who they see in the mirror. This in no way requires you to have a haughty or superior attitude toward others. It simply means that you need to have faith in yourself and the value that you bring to the world. If you are a high-value Sigma male and you start oozing confidence, you will be shocked by the number of women who are drawn to you, and the best thing is that you won't have to attempt to impress them. They will have a favorable impression of you just due to the fact that you are being authentic. Number 5. High-value Sigma males are not doing a very good job of capturing her attention. Let's just be really straightforward why. One another. The vast majority of guys fail to impress women. They are simply exerting too much effort. They believe that in order to attract a lady, they need to be successful, gorgeous, and wealthy. On the other hand, this isn't always the case. You can be sure that some women will be drawn to you because of your wealth or your good looks, but there is a good probability that they will not be the kind of women you actually want to date. And even if you do manage to sway a woman's opinion of you with your wealth or your good looks, that impression won't remain for long. She will eventually realize that you are just another guy attempting to impress her, and it's only a matter of time until she does. High-value Sigma males understand the need of being sincere and honest in their interactions with others if they want their relationships to last. There is certainly nothing wrong with being wealthy, gorgeous, and successful. Nevertheless, if you are not any of these things, you need not be concerned about it. There are still a significant number of attractive ladies that are waiting to be discovered. If you just put all of your energy into becoming the most amazing version of yourself, you'll be astonished at how many women find you irresistible. Number 6. This will not get the desired results. It is counterintuitive for a high-value Sigma male to try to impress women since, when successful, it can cause them to feel highly worried and uneasy. You need to be aware of the fact that trying to impress her will cause you to feel anxious whenever you find yourself in that position. You will never be able to stop thinking whether or not she likes you. Am I going about this the appropriate way? And the result of this will very certainly be failure. Being scared and apprehensive makes you appear less confident and actually makes you feel less confident as well. This is due to the fact that you are going out of your way. It is quite challenging to keep up with high-value Sigma males since they are not truly being themselves. It is quite likely to cause anxiety. Instead, you should concentrate on becoming the finest version of yourself that you can be. Make it a priority to become as at ease as you can in your own skin. It's a lot less stressful than attempting to make a good impression on ladies, which can be a challenge in and of itself. Number 7. It distracts you from the things you want to accomplish in life. It's easy to get sidetracked from pursuing your true passions in life if you're preoccupied with trying to impress a woman. If you are always trying to think of new methods to impress her, you are taking your attention away from the things that are truly important to you. What are you trying to accomplish? What do you hope to achieve during the course of your life? In the long run, you are not going to experience joy if you do not make those things a priority and strive toward achieving them. A tactic that is only effective in the short term, trying to impress a woman can only result in you feeling empty and disappointed in the long run. If you want to experience genuine joy in your life, you need to direct your attention on accomplishing things that are important to you. It is not who you are that prevents you from moving forward. Rather, it is who you believe you are not. This is an example of sabotaging one's own efforts. You might not realize it, but by making it a habit to do all in your power to win her favor, you are actually making things more difficult for yourself.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.